Well, hello and welcome to the Fast Start Club tutorial. In this tutorial, we'll discuss exactly what the Fast Start Club is and why it is so important. First of all the tutorials, this tutorial is the most important, so please pay close attention. To begin with, however, let me make this first of all clear. With MyFunLIFE, there is no requirement of any kind to refer others. Our products have enormous value and they stand all by themselves. In fact, other companies that have been offering the same products, they sell for many times thousands of dollars and sometimes for as much as $10,000. But MyFunLIFE has its membership set at just $25 per month, and our members receive an enormous value. Now, if your intent with MyFunLIFE is to use this incredibly generous compensation plan, the opportunity here is unprecedented and it is without rival. There's no requirement to become a Fast Start Club member, but the reason for this tutorial, in our humble opinion, and why it is so important is because, quite simply, it is the fastest and easiest way for you to build your MyFunLIFE business and to achieve your dreams. The compensation plan was designed to be simple and attainable for the masses. It's set at a price point that people of all walks of life in all areas of the globe can participate in with the real hope of earning enough to better their lives. Now, with all that said, let's cover why the Fast Start Club is such a powerful concept that you and all of your team really should rally around. The Fast Start Club uses the power of simple duplication and exponential growth with clearly defined objectives that almost anyone would think are achievable. Now, to become a Fast Start Club member, or FSC as we call it, you have your first week in MyFunLIFE to qualify. After this time period, the opportunity to achieve the Fast Start Club status will have passed you by. So again, remember, this happens in your first week. Now, if you don't become a Fast Start Club member, you still will have the opportunity to earn with MyFunLIFE. It's still an incredible opportunity. But to become a Fast Start Club member, this happens in your first week. And that's why we make this such an important tutorial. Now, in your first week, the requirement to become a Fast Start Club member is simply to refer 3 other members. That's it. There are no fancy marketing methods. There are no fancy costs or techniques that are required to do this. To qualify, you just need to refer 3 others, and the reality of this is you probably already know them. So let me explain. The average person has between 50 to 100 contacts in their cell phone alone. They have hundreds of contacts in their email probably, and Facebook states that the average user today has 400 friends. How about things like your wedding list, your Christmas, your Hanukkah, or other holiday card lists that you have right now? In short, the question that we're asking is, how many people do you know that would want what we have? How many would want an incredible product to be part of a professional, fun, and lucrative company with the real opportunity to earn a life-changing income? The answer for almost anybody would be almost everybody that I know. Well, that's why we say that this is so obtainable, because it just takes 3. Now, after you refer your 3rd person into MyFunLIFE, you will achieve the status of Fast Start Club member, and your name will be put on our wall with all of the other Fast Start Club members. You'll earn a Fast Start commission bonus of $25, and it'll be paid to you in your very first commission payout. Now, how cool is that? You start a business, and in your first week, you earn a commission that pays for your entire first month. But that's really not the important part, and it's not the point of this tutorial. You see, the important part is the duplication that you have set in motion. The members that you have referred will also, of course, be introduced to the concept of the Fast Start Club and why they too should set the goal to qualify. And similarly, so will their first 3 referrals and their first 3 referrals, and so on and so on and so on. And what this does is this sets the growth of our incredibly lucrative matrix to build at 1 level per week. That means that in 7 short weeks, using this example with your new team members setting their goal of achieving Fast Start Club status as well, that the 7th level of the matrix can be achieved. Now, how much is that? Well, strangely enough, I can't legally tell you the exact number, so we just say do the math. But I can tell you this. The 7th level alone has 2,187 positions on it that can each pay you $2 per month. So let's do a quick little example here. We take $2 times about 2,000 positions, okay, per month. Got that number? Now, what we're going to do with that is we're going to add the other positions from levels 1 through 6. That's 1,092 positions. So let's just take a round number and we'll say that's $1 times about 1,000. You got that? $1 times about 1,000 plus $2 times about 2,000. That's about as close as I can get, and that is per month. We're going to add those two together. And obviously, we're talking here about some pretty serious money that can be achieved in, of course, this hypothetical, theoretical example in less than 2 months. Now, that is far more than most full-time jobs today will pay, much less something that is part-time and fun like MyFunLIFE. And by the way, we haven't even added in the matching check bonuses that you would receive in this example as well. You see, when you refer 3 people, you're also qualified to receive a matching check bonus of 10% of each of the 3 people that you referred, and you would achieve the rank of what we call a bronze MyFunLIFE member. So again, as an example, let's just say hypothetically that each of the 3 people that you referred were all Fast Start Club members, and they were each earning $5,000 per month. That would mean that 10% of that would be a check match of $500 for each of those 3. So 500 times 3 plus the other number that we were talking about before here. And we're talking again about some pretty serious money here. But let me be very clear. This is not a promise of any kind or a guarantee of any kind that you will earn this. We're simply going through what the compensation plan pays in this hypothetical example. But again, we're talking about some pretty serious money here. Now, this growth can continue, and you should set your goal beyond the 7th level of the matrix to qualify to achieve commissions on your 8th, 9th, and your 10th level of the matrix. But to do that, you need to sponsor a total of 20 people for the 8th level, 50 people to get to the 9th level, and 100 people to get to the 10th level with our rank designations of Sapphire, Ruby, and Diamond. I won't go into the income potential that is possible in our 10-week challenge, as we call it, because the numbers, quite frankly, are already large enough, and 10 weeks is absolutely enormous. Hopefully, though, you can see the value in setting your goals to become a Fast Start Club member and introducing this concept to all of your team members and even your prospects as they become serious about building a MyFunLIFE business. The earning potential here is huge, and the time frame to do it can be short. So we say, don't set this as a goal now, but set the goal right now. Decide that you're going to become a Fast Start Club member here and now. This concludes the tutorial on the Fast Start Club. Please refer to the other tutorials on the matrix and the coded bonus for more information on them. Thank you.